Hi everyone, so we're here for the SAT question of the day for September 24th, 2011. 53% of students answered this one correctly, so definitely on the harder end of the improving sentences questions. This is part of the writing section, so let's go ahead and read it. The wide variety of spices and condiments used in sausage making, including salt and, it depends on the ethnic or regional origin of the recipe, coriander, nutmeg, cloves, garlic, vinegar, mace, pepper, chili peppers, or pistachio nuts. Okay, so that's a very confusing sentence. Now I will say that you don't really have to worry about the part after the underlined portion. Since we're only changing the underlined portion, what comes after it doesn't matter that much. So we can sort of think of the rest of the sentence as blah, blah, blah. It's kind of how I feel today. A little bit under the weather, if you can't tell by my voice. But that's okay. Alright, so let's take another look. So the wide variety of spices and condiments used, including, right? Well, we can't say including because that doesn't modify the subject of this sentence. Now, what is the subject of this sentence? Well, that's a good question. The subject is the word variety. And the way I know that is that everything after the word variety, this whole part here of spices and condiments used in sausage making, is one big, long prepositional phrase. How do I know it's a prepositional phrase? Well, it's a phrase that starts with a preposition. Of, right? And I know that the subject of a sentence can never be part of a prepositional phrase. Okay. So the subject is the word variety. The wide variety. Okay, well, what I might want to do is I might want to change the variety into an it to make it easier to conjugate. So it including? No, you can't say it including. You have to say it includes. Okay, so it's not going to be including. It's not going to be include. Includes makes sense. Includes makes sense. Including. Okay, so right away I've gotten it down to C and D just by realizing that the subject is an it and the correct conjugation is it includes. And so it's either the wide variety includes salt and it depends on the ethnic or regional origin of the recipe. Okay, so the variety includes salt and it depends, right? Or the variety includes salt and depending on the origin of the recipe, blah, 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 right? So they're basically listing all the different things that could be included in sausage making. So it's a little bit confusing, but that it is not really necessary, right? The it refers to really nothing. So for that reason, we know that C is going to be incorrect. And so your answer is